Rooster. He's coming pretty good tonight. Timberwolf's broken down the road, guys. Someone's going to help him out. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Got Rooster. Wow. Who's that? Good evening to you, Rooster. Foxman362 waving. Man, you're sounding good tonight. Your modulation's sounding loud. You're about 6 to 7 pounds up here, up in Rockwood.
Yeah, we'll go straight to prison. That's right. They know where Fox, man. I hear you in there.
Hey, what's up? You sounded good. My dad's been in the hospital since yesterday. They're getting a tube replaced by Monday, so they have a temporary tube in him right now, but his feeding tube, yeah. He's in Oak Ridge tonight, but I've been here quite good, but man, we had a lot of rain today, but no severe thunderstorms here, but the tornadoes missed us west of about 40 miles over in Crossville, so everything's looking good.
He said he wasn't going up there. He'd been in enough snow for 1 week, and he drove me all the way to Roanoke to get the damn truck and take it over.
Yeah, I'm on the Quad 5 tonight. I heard you out there. We had no skip today on the Madison a while ago. We had Trinidad came about an hour ago on Channel 37. That was it. Yesterday was a lot of skip. I was on there yesterday, but I hear you all guys out there sounding good tonight. Exactly. You didn't like that?
Yeah, and the bad part of it was that truck got picked up there. The gasket had slid in the radiator, in the top part of the radiator, and that some big run hot all the way up there. I had to stop and bail water and bail antifreeze all the way up there and back. And he told me, he said, well, it never done nothing on me. And I said, you're a damn liar. I said, you wouldn't have been severe on coming home if it hadn't have been for that. You're afraid you're going to burn it up. Yeah.
That ain't nothing, guys. We have snow in Tennessee. I've seen a lot worse. When I lived in Utah, we had like 25 inches of snow every year up in Pleasant View, Utah, and mostly like 4 to 5, 8 inches every year during the month of from November to December. Usually the worst month is usually January, and I'm telling you, mostly they have snow plows all over the whole entire Utah valleys, and they have volunteer trucks that do it every time and garbage trucks that do it. So they usually plow the roads every time when it snows, so they keep the roads in top shape. Here they don't plow it that much. They only do it before when they have snow, like they only do a little truck, but they probably do the interstate. But the only why you guys don't have why you get snow on the road, they use a different salt over in Utah, so you could order the salt on Amazon, and usually this new salt actually melts the roadway no problem. So that's probably what it is. But I've seen the worst snowstorm was like 8 inches here. That's the only thing I've seen. I've seen a lot more worse than that. Bobcat. Good evening to you, Bobcat. Foxman362 living on the Quad 5 this evening. Man, I was on the President Madison a while ago. I did some videos last night. You should see some of the videos I've been doing. And I had that D104 Hi-Fi Modify kit in the Madison with the tailgate model with the 2-pill and the 4-element beam. But we had a lot of rain up here tonight, but no severe thunderstorms in my area, so I just want to let you know. But Bobcat, I hear you out there. Foxman362 waving on back. Good evening to you, Bobcat. Foxman362 waving on back on the quad 5 tonight. We're barefoot tonight on the Makeover 5000. I hear you got 5 pounds up here up in Rockwood. I hear you loud and clear tonight. You're sounding good tonight. Yeah, I'm on the quad 5 radio. I hear you out there pretty good on the Makeover 5000. You're hitting about 5 pounds up here. Foxman362 waving on back. Are you on the beam or are you on something else? But I hear all you guys out there tonight. You're sounding good. We're doing a video gate to you guys tonight, so we'll put it on YouTube a little later so everybody will see it.
Where are you on this mobile network? Anyways, you know, it's always harsh on the road. Seemed to me like it was, especially some of it that I tried. It seemed awful harsh on the road. Oh yeah, they made different kinds, you know. It was like why was putting that beef pipe, you know. They had different attitudes after they came out with it. That beef pipe evidently had fins down the stem of it. Well, they probably did, and a few seeds crushed up in there.
Guys, only know I made 1,000 subscribers about a week ago.
Flavors too, you know, so that's why, you know, grow out there flying around and catch them. Why, yeah.
I want to let you guys know, did you know last Sunday, last week, I made 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and my channel's been running for almost 4 years ever since I came here and when I created it on these radios. Yep, I got 1,000 subscribers now on my YouTube channel.
That is right. I couldn't hear you there, Bobcat. He was talking with you there. Come back. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Foxman up there giving her LA. Oh, no, it's Jenny Bennett talking there the same time you was. I didn't hear what you said there. I'm sorry. I'll get here on the side there. I just thought I heard Foxman scrambling in the background out there. No, that wasn't what it was there. I didn't hear the last thing you said there. I'm sorry. No, it's all right, Jenny Bennett. This ain't the first time that's ever happened. I did it again.
Hey Bobcat, I hear you out there sounding clear. I'm on the quad 5 tonight. Just want to let you guys know I made it to 1,000 subscribers last week and last Sunday, and my channel's been running for 4 years. I know Rooster's got at least 20,000 on his subscribers, and it took me a while to get that high on there, but just want to let you guys know that we're doing a video getting you guys tonight, so you guys will be on YouTube a little later tonight or tomorrow.
That's your choosing right there. Whatever. I can usually hear you good when it's just me, you know, when it's just talking. Well, I was just on the radio up till 5 back in the day, so you know. Oh yeah. That helps out, but I hear Foxman. I'll say evening time to you up there around them, and Foxman 362, I believe it is, that Foxman.
Yeah, I hear you loud now. You got your good modulation. I know you boomed just now. You got your beam pointing at me right now. Sounded good at 7 pounds. I'm on the quad 5 tonight. I was on the Madison a while ago. I'm sure you see my videos, but did you know I made it to 1,000 subscribers last Sunday on my YouTube channel? I've been running for almost 4 years on that one.
Yeah, a lot of them don't hear him up there. I'm hearing him pretty good with you out there.
I hear you all out there. I hear Rooster, I hear Ridgerunner, I hear the other guy out there, I hear Bobcat. I hear them all out here on my Makeover 5000, 21 feet off the ground on the quad 5 tank. I was on the Madison a while ago. But I hear you're very good up here, Bobcat. You're very loud out there. You're at about 7 pounds. But you got your beam pointing your way. But we had a lot of rain today, no severe thunderstorms up here today up in Rockwood for the last few days.
He's letting it out though, what he knows. Yeah.
But I'll tell you, man, my Madison's been making contacts to Australia for the last few weeks. Last night we had South Texas came on there last night, and I made it to Australia, that 612 in Australia, the swamp rat. I talked to him the last time about 3 weeks ago when we were on that one, yeah, on the lower sideband channels. You know what that is, but I made it to Australia last night at one, and he was in about 1 pound last night. I was on the 4 element Syria with the Madison last night on that channel.
Yeah, Hey, Rod, you don't know all that out there, Fox, man. We'll see evening time too, you know, and shoot, man. Sounds like you've been doing pretty good up your way and everything, and shoot, keep up the good work, and hopefully we'll put it on each other again, Bobcat. Tell you that with the new ways, I'm back out.
Yeah, before I let you go, my dad's been in the hospital since yesterday. They're going to replace his feeding tube by Monday, so they got a temper feeding tube. He's in Oak Ridge tonight. This is like the second time he went to the hospital. Last time he was in Park West, so my mother's with him right now and stuff like that. But hope everything goes good on Memorial Day weekend. My dad's a military vet, yeah. Just want to let you know. But man, your radio's sounding good tonight. I'm going to wave it on back, Bobcat. We'll catch you later out there. Have a good night.
You too, Fox, man. Good to hear you in there, and I'll catch you later. And good sound all them trips you've been making and everything you're doing to get your good chum up job and keep up the good work. I'll catch you later.
Have a good one. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. We're 10-7, Foxman 362. Wave it on back.
Well, I'm going to change the subject what everybody else is talking. I sure hate to hear about the race car driver. Well, cowbush. Out there, just like even Knievel, one of a kind. They just crash.
Okay, you guys have a good night. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. This is the Foxman 362, waving on back. We talked to Bobcat and Rooster tonight. Those are the Smoky Mountain Stick Chasers on Channel 26. Who's that guy? Is that Timberwolf? Yeah, I'm talking about that race car driver happening. Yeah, I heard about that. So you guys have a good night. We'll catch you later.
I'm going to build me a race car one of these days.
Sure.
Oh, shit. You're not going to afford 5 wheels.
Hey, Ridgerunner, Foxman 362, waving on back. We're still doing the video gate, so you guys will be in it later tonight or tomorrow. We'll put it out there on YouTube, and everybody's going to see that on that channel. I done a video gate there, I think it was last week on Timberwolf. I think I talked to you a few nights ago on my Madison.
I'm on more race. Oh, there's one down here on 58 down there where they used to have. Yeah, they have them out west, Indiana, out in there. They have lawnmower drag strip too. Oh, hell. Fastest lawnmower, 150 miles an hour. You imagine going that fast on a toy built?
Yeah.
I've seen one over had a 454 Chevrolet set on that night. I don't know what kind of axle and stuff he had. It ain't sure what lawnmower axle. Now you can go with 5 horsepower brakes and do over 50 horsepower. Modified correctly. Yeah. I strapped my battery pair of blower on the back of mine in the backwards to get me that extra mile or two.
Man, you sound good. Hey, Ridgerunner, you're sounding a lot better before the last time I talked to you, man. You're not over-modulated. You're very loud at 9 pounds. But your radio's making a good trip over in Rockwood. I want to let you know, Foxman 362, waving on back. I'm on the quad 5 type barefoot tonight. I hear you loud and clear.
You're running too fast. You can't mow the yard with it wide open. Hey, Foxman, sound good over here.
Are you in the mobile or in the base tonight? But I hear Timberwolf out there. I hear him out at least 4 pounds out here.
Think the mower got any gears in it? Feel it better? That's automatic, right? Automatic.
Alright, have a good night out there, Ridgerunner. I'm waving on back, but your radio sounding booming tonight. Wait till you get your new base station antenna. You're going to like the metal one better than the Antron 99. It'd be almost like the Mako 5000 with a little bit more ratios on it. And it's the same antenna Flash had up in Harriman, Tennessee, the stereo he actually had. I had some videos of him, what that kind of antenna he was using a while back.
Bobcat, he should be a 2-speed, a slide-o-matic, certainly how they wouldn't have dramatic, it's something else. Power glide. That's what I was thinking, 2-speed power glide in a Chevy, you know, combination with a 454, wasn't it? Nervous. Yeah, it would. I had one in Chevrolet Impala, it was like a I-60 model. That thing wouldn't pull a greasy string out of a chicken's butt. That 62 I had, but that 327 would pull it. Worm out of a chicken's eye. You went that first gear up to about 80, couldn't you? If you wanted to, I never run mine over about 60 or 65 out of low gear.
Yeah, you're talking about classic cars now. They're all coming to good tonight. You guys can hear them.
You know, they come out with a overdrive, the cars way before they kind of started coming out. Something Pontiac or one of them had one they put an overdrive in. Shifted like it had a transactor like a. They had many of them, but you could put an overdrive and have this big straight shaft, I guess. But they had that in some of them cars. I had a 53 Plymouth that had overdrive right there under the dash. A chrome thing that you slid in when you got ready to go to overdrive. Fluid drive. You had to take it out of gear one, and that's not thinking and cramming in overdrive. If you didn't, you'd better start gears up. So mine, you could let off the gas and it would take overdrive.
You guys have a good night. We're out of here. Foxan 362 waving on back. We'll catch you later out there. We're 10-7. Have a good night.
It wasn't fluid, but no means. It was in line with that. I never got under it, never had to work on it or nothing. It was a straight shift, but it had overdrive on it. It's the straight shaft on it. All them old Plymouth cigars just had a fluid drive transmission. You could pull up to a corner, stick it in second or third or whatever, you know. It's straight shift, but it didn't have gears, it had pumps. And you could take off the high gear.
Well, this is going to be a cool video tonight, guys. A big video. We're going to put all of it in there. We got a lot of them tonight, guys. Pretty cool.
That's what I said there thinking too, Jim. A lot of them older people, older people know what with interchange and this older stuff, but just new kids nowadays, they just think, hell, that'll work, and just stick it in there and do all that stuff on interchange. They had 27 car companies that went out of business after the war. The big three put them out because of keeping the metal, but they had all kinds of cars. They were like rocket ships and everything. Oh, my dad. That's what I want when I grow up. A brand new 1953 Buick Yellow convertible like that. I think, you know, that is me. When I got grown, they still had them 53s to be brand new cars. I didn't know anything. Yeah, I learned driving a tugger mill in the cow pasture, around and around. My grandpa was flaming it. He said, okay, son, put it up now. Damn, Lord. He sold that old tugger for pretty good bit of money we talked back then, but them things were worse than money if you ever had one of them. Them things took a beating, buddy. What kind of car? A tugger? Oh, yeah, car. They was that far. Some of them was over on that end. Oh, yeah, but he had his body was beat up on it, but see, that thing was go and go. Now you're right in the Corvair, sort of. Yeah, it's rear wheel drive, man. Rear engine and stuff. They done been an endurance race. I don't reckon they ever went online and sold them. I mean, like a regular car company. It had to build so many of them and run. And he actually got one of them way back then. I get tipping for years. You know, when you turn the steering wheel, it had 3 headlights on it. One in the middle turned to show where, you know, if you go around the corner, it turned with you and let you see around the corner. Yeah, but that one didn't do it. It had it on there, but somebody had run into a fence post, but it busted it. I don't know who that was. Yeah, I wouldn't know. No, I bet you would. They had hydraulic jacks on them that if they had on cars nowadays, you'd be tickled. You used to mash that button, the tire went flat. It just whoop, pump that car up and you change the tire out and let it back down.
Man, good condition sound. Yeah, I like those.
It had a hydraulic jack for each wheel. Yeah, or each for one side or something. I think it jacked up to one side. I never used it, but it would come out the bottom. It was up inside the body of the car. It just come out and go up. And it had a thing that trip. It wouldn't let the car run. It was down, or you could push it down while it was running. Well. They got the idea from Volvo, I think. They got covered build them. Got the idea from different car companies, things to put on it. That been a good car. They messed him up. They wouldn't make something. He won the court battle, I think. He built so many of them, and people got the money back. They thought it was ripping him off. Yeah. Timberwolf was a good car.
Timberwolf?
One of the nicest ones there that we had was an Ambassador 990. Man, that thing was put together well.
Rocking the midnight hour, guys.
Made of small metropolitan is what they was. I think they had about 52 horsepower and nails was all they had for motors. Then the front door was the front end was the front door on it. That's a nice set of what you're talking about. Now the metropolitan had 22 horsepower.
Those guys are about 40 miles away.
Remember, he had a spring work. I'd never seen one. This one of them companies, they went out of business. They had looked like one of them Chevys with a rumble seat in the back of it.
Ridgerunner's got over Painted Rock, Tennessee, about 35 miles to the east of me. Timberwolf's about 42 miles away, between 35 miles. He's in a mobile breakdown on the side of the road. What is both?
Jim Group had a body shop over at Cleveland. He had about his son in the car. Looked like a little rocket. It had 2 wheels in the back and one in the front. You sat down inside of it and pulled the canopy down over you like an airplane, and it had like a little, 10 or 15 horse motor in it. And that thing, it run pretty
got
good.
A quad today, guys.
It's like a go-kart too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Timberwolf, about 42 miles away, between 35 miles. He's broken on the side of the road. His brother's coming to help him to fix this truck. Then you got Ridgerunner about 35 miles to the east of me, between 25 miles. He's over in Painted Rock, Tennessee. Rooster's about 66 miles away. He's about 62 miles away. Bobcat's about 20 miles, between 30 miles away, between 16. Depends where he's at in Spring City. A lot of local talk, you guys hear. Somebody's almost 40 miles away, between 60.
Opal. He had a GT. I drove it for a little while, an Opal Cadet, and that old thing, them some running little cars. They are. Them little Opal GTs. They look like a 240 top, but shrunk on down, you know. But them was the only motors that I can remember. Water ran through the carburetor. It cooled the carburetor just like the radiator, you know. But the water come out of the radiator and went through the carburetor. You have a light on it. You have a little handle you can pull, and then the hideaway headlights, it just flip over upside down on that thing. And they get down wide on that. It's sort of like you're sitting in a small Corvette when you're sitting in it. The way the fender wells, they come up on right high on each side. It was thundered out. Yeah, they were awful old cars. My cousin, I had one of them. He bought it brand new. This one wasn't new. That back in the early 70s. I don't know when they built them, but it was. I guess I don't know when did Opal go out of business. I don't know, Ridgerunner. I don't know when they went out of business. But them old Opal GTs, them boxy-looking Opal size, them things would really handle a curve good. They used to set up the obstacle course up here at the shopping center and used to race them through there. Yeah, this guy, he used to race them 240Zs out at the time when he had his. And he'd get them on the curves and stuff, but yeah, the straightaways, that 6-cylinder too much for him. Yeah, and them Weber carburetors on that 240, I tell you, I had one gal that I lived with there for a while, but she said that she thought the 240s would outdo any of them, which they
This
would.
is kind of top we like, guys.
Yeah,
Classic cars.
260s coming out. They were
This is cool, guys.
The 240s, you had one, they were pretty quick. Yeah, they was.
They're having a good time tonight.
So
That's what I call real good communication on the radio tonight. This kind of stuff is awesome. They're talking about classic cars. That is great, guys.
I heard that. My brother got one of them, he had a V8 in one of them 240s. I don't know why he doesn't had somebody do it for him. But it was in there. They had to beat all the firewalls out of it and everything, got it in there. Yep, I heard that.
Okay, you guys have a good night. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, in the Rockwood Zone. In Rock Vegas, Tennessee.
Pikes Peak, they had that race every year going up Pikes Peak. Right up, and I've been up through there, man. I can imagine going up that thing. And one of the little cars, but shoot you out them small ones is the way to go back in.
Wow, I know what that is. Colorado. You guys have a good night. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down from UDX362. Waving on back. Have a good night, guys. We had some great day on these guys on Channel 26. You know who they are. The Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers. We'll wave it on back to them.
I bought a Vegas guy put a V8 in it.
That's Ridgerunner.
No, that was just, I tell you,
That's Timberwolf.
A little city that had a hot rod lot up there, and he drag raced all the time that I can remember. But he had a Vegas that had a 396 in it, and all he could do, I rode with him one time, all you could do was aim that thing and shoot it, and that's it. There wasn't no driving it. And they're similar to Big Block, yeah. That and I had a 327 in it, but you could pull it down and you could hold on to it, but you didn't want to go around and race around no curves with it. It had the suspension up front, but you didn't beat it up. Yeah, hell yeah. But his tires in the back, I don't believe were no, they was just about a foot of space in there. As far as rubber went, he didn't have no problem getting going. I mean, it would hook. He'd have to like put it a little bit getting going, but it hooked.
You guys have a good night.
Well, he is sitting there. He wouldn't have kept it long as he did. But there wasn't no driving.
Cool.
It wasn't
Pretty
no
awesome.
driving.
You guys have a good night. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down.
With a V8,
oh.
That's one of the baddest cars I've ever seen, I think.
I heard about that. I'll tell you about that one. My parents did had a Gremlin back in the 80s and 70s, but I remember the Gremlins back then. Yeah, I was like 4 years old. My dad actually owned one, like a green Gremlin, long time ago, back in Homestead, Florida. I've been recording you guys for the last 30 minutes. I'm going to be killing this video off here on the offline video gate. So you guys are going to love this video. You guys have been sounding good up here the last 30 minutes up in Rockwood. Foxman362 waving on back. We'll put this on YouTube later tonight or tomorrow.
That was 304 then.
Alright, have a good night, Ridgerunner. Have a good night, Timberwolf. Foxman362 waving on back. We're 10-7. We're out of here. Have a good night out there. We'll catch you later.
My baby, he did. So she'd have some wheels. Yeah, he won't let her drive that Pinto was blowed up. He let me drive it. He didn't give a shit about me. Yeah.
He's getting loud. Look at that guy. He is pumping out here. He sounds very good out here where I'm at.
I had a Cosworth for about 3 months, so I told her it. Now that thing was getting, it blows some oil, but that thing get up and scoot. They blows oil. This one did. I helped the long part of it. It would get down, it would wind on up there, but going, you know, as far as the 4 cylinders of them, I think this thing had a carburetor for each cylinder, and shoot, it get them go. Yeah.
You guys have a good night. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get it on down.
It'd be worth the money. Yeah. One of my girlfriends back, she was from California. Her sister lived here in town. She was married to some guy. And she had a little Triumph, TR6, and the girl had a 75 Vegas with a 4-cylinder, but I'm going to tell you that the Vegas would outhold that Triumph in a curve. Yeah, my cousin got one in Triumph. I know when he bought it. It had the 36 in it, and it had, I remember the speed offer said 180 or something. And we were like, wow, man. And he got all the women. I hear you.
Okay, you guys have a good night.
They had that mini Triumph. I think he just had 4 cylinders though. I mean, he didn't run good, but it wasn't that TR6 come out, but it was a fast top-end car. Oh, it was running on top end.
Keep talking, guys.
TR6, it's got a pair of,
8 pounds, almost 9.
Do that easy. It's flying on that there, that 6-cylinder. I never figured they'd run that fast. Oh yeah, they said they would. They had I had a BMW had a 5.2 4-cylinder in it. And you talk about something to get down and go, it didn't go to about 50.
Okay, good modulation.
5.2 was a 4-cylinder? Yes, a 4-cylinder. That was a big old cylinders in that thing. It get hot though, it blow off. I know that thing was Florida one time. And it's 5.2, I'm pretty sure it was. That's hard to believe. I had a 4-cylinder in a little truck that I bought, a Dodge, one of the D50s, and it had a 2.6 4-cylinder in it, automatic. Now it go pretty good. 2.6. Yeah, it would trip your tires in second gear. Oh, it would. $6,000 off that thing for brand stinking. You have little bars on it. Boy, I drove that thing 200-something thousand miles and sold it for the miles that it's showing on it. And that guy drove for another 100,000, but that Mitsubishi motors in them. Oh, they did. Daddy had I believe this was a Toyota that had a Mitsubishi. It was a sundowner, whoever made that sundowner that had one of them funny motors in it. Yeah, I got a Toyota. My dad wouldn't let me get this Camaro I found. He found a Toyota. My Uncle Jim had in his body shop. A T-shirt wrecked. And I got that car. It had 17,000 miles on it. I got it. It was an SR5, 5-speed. I had nobody ever seen a 5-speed before. Had a little half top on it, the vinyl top, and little fender flares and stuff. And we drove that thing to Florida, boy, we had a ball. But that old thing, it had a 1600 motor in it. That 5-speed, you could get on down this traveling fit. Yeah, we had a 78 Jeep Celica GT built back. That was that Japanese green color, had a soap colored inside. It was a pretty little old car that had that 22R in it, but it had a 5-speed. It outrun our neighbor's Camaro. Yeah, the Celicas were the top end of there as far as speed. Now the later ones, the Celicas that come out, they had they was nice and quiet and run good. They was expensive though as far as the car was costing you back then. They cost you as much probably a Corvette or something. I mean, the Super's what I'm thinking about. The Super, man, had one of them, bought it brand new. Hers was 83 Super that had the 6-cylinder in it. And it'd go up the road. Yeah, I knew the 200 SX when it come out. My wife had to have it. But we got it. It talked to you and had this like an airplane on the inside. Had the V6, the independent suspension all the way around it. And that thing would go. Oh, would it? Shoot, yeah, I drove that thing all over the country. Of course, when we divorced, guess who got it then with 140,000 miles? Me. I had to pay for it. Yeah. Had little louvers over the back window and everything. Shoot, it get going. It looked good too. Yep.
Hey, have a good night, Ridgerunner. I'm going to wave it on back. We've been going for like 37 minutes on a video I'm recording on you guys now. You guys will see that on YouTube later tomorrow or tonight. But at least we got some great, good talking out there tonight. And the viewers will love that kind of stuff when you're doing. But I'm going to wave it on back to Ridgerunner and Timberwolf. I hear you all out there. Foxman362. We're waving.
Timberwolf, Foxman.
All right, have a good night, Ridgerunner. We're out here. We're 10-7. We'll catch you later off the key.
He probably has one of them bigger units, David.
He's just having fun, guys. Oh, yeah. They've been banging on the meters all night, guys. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down to Rock Vegas, Tennessee. Oh, yeah. Timberwolf and Ridgerunner is talking at this hour. And talk to Rooster and Bobcat on here, guys. Catch you guys later. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down from UDX362. Wave it on back.